Hello, I'm back again. I've come to do another one of the Shabbydabbydoodah mask makes. So it's the Tania meets Tina and Tim. So I am going through Tina's mask make videos and I'm recreating them but using the Tim Holtz paper. I'm trying to use as much like Tim Holtz Ephemera, but I have been using some of Tina's and some of Tracy Fox's. So it's all the teas. So this week it is number 10 and it is envelope pockets, and these are really simple pockets. There's only one pocket in these. You could put another panel in if you wanted, you know, just across there and have two panels, or you could cut the top off the envelope and have that as a pocket, or you could cut the side and have that. But the one Tina did was just the one pocket. So when you stick it down in your journal, I think the way I would do it, it's a bit big for this one, but I would stick it down and leave this side open, and then I would have something at the back of there. But obviously you could do it either side. It just feels that page nice. So they've ended up they're nearly 7 inches by 4.5 inches. So they're really decent size. Like I say, you can do lots of things to change it and stuff, but this is just a basic envelope pocket. So I've just decorated it up with some little snippets from the Tim Holtz field notes. Let's put a little bit of lace there. Got this tag. Put this topper on with some more of the lace, and then I've put one of the dies on, which has still got a bit of glue on it, and I've put like a number label at the top. So that's that, and that one, that's a Tina label. Really liking those, and I love the green, and some of them are a really nice blue as well. And then that's that one, that's a Tina label, and that one. So let's have a look how we made these. Like I say, I'm making mine with the Tim Holtz paper, so I've obviously used the 12 by 12, and I've kept the height at 12, and I've cut it down to 4 1/4. So I would have just got two out of a 12 by 12. Is that right? Or would I have got 3? No, I would have got 3, wouldn't I? Oh, I am silly. So yes, I've ended up just cutting it into 3 strips, and I think that's why I've probably ended up with those sizes that I have. So I've just cut them in strips off different papers, and then I've folded the bottom of the envelope up, cut this piece to size so it just fits there. It just wants a little bit taken off actually, and I've just left it so there should be a gap all the way round it. Let me just take a little bit off this. Obviously you haven't got to go all the way down because you're not going to see that bit anyway. So that's that one, and then that's the bottom bit for the pocket, and then that's for the tag. And you know, with these you could do it that way, you could have that one like that, or you could have that one like that. but I have kept it, I think, all the right way on these, because I know a lot of the other projects I've actually used the back parts, so I thought I'll use all the front parts. So the envelopes that I've got, they are just over 8.5, the 8 3/4 inches high, and they are 4.5 wide. So I think these are like DL size envelopes. I don't know if that's a universal term or if different countries are different. So I've just used a craft coloured one, and I've just folded up about just over 2 1/4, nearly 2.5 up. I've not been that precise with that measurement. I've just kind of folded it over where it felt right. So I'm gonna put some glue on this just to make sure that it stays stuck down. I'll just follow the line round and then stick that down. And the piece this piece, the opening piece, will go at the back, because if we go that way, then as you put in your tag in, you're knocking you know, the envelope part, so it's best to do it that part. And then I've just burnished it down so it lays flat, and you will get a little bit of bulk there. So when I've stuck mine down, I've just got some clips and just clipped it why it oh, what's the word, connects, kind of thing. So let's gonna be quite a bit of inking on this, because all these pieces want inking up. So if you wanted your corners rounded, you could do that. I've not bothered for the actual pocket, but I did round it off for the tag. So I hope everybody's doing fine. Sure, we're all kind of back to our new norm, which our new normal in the UK is we have got to wear a mask now, wherever type thing. So that's our new normal. So that's that. Get my corner rounder out. Use a 7mm one. I like that noise. That ding ding. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera or not. So that's that. Oh, ink around that. So yeah, I'm actually on annual leave now, so I've not gone back to work at any point as yet. So I've got the rest of this week, and then I shall be going back to work, so that will be a new. So I'll keep that there for now. I might as well do them all in one go. I do find that easier, well, quicker. It just cut down time if you're doing the same movement. Stick that down, and then, like I say, I didn't actually measure this bottom. I just folded it where it just felt right, and just hope that it's straight. It looks straight. So that's that one. Obviously gonna have to cut these to size, because I've not cut those down, so we'll we'll do a little bit of measuring after, just to get the right size. Just burnish that down, making sure you don't get your point hooked up under the envelope while it's still dry. And see, just eyeballing them, you kind of do get them at the same kind of height. So I'm thinking we'll have this bit at the back of it. So let me measure this bit. So the back bit is going to be just over 6.5. So if I just do under 6.5, that should fit fine. So I'm just bending over to my trimmer. So I said just under 6.5, didn't I? So let's, yeah, I think that would be a good one. So yeah, that looks nice there. And then we'll have that bit going across there. So I'm guessing this is about 2. So yeah, it's just about 2 1/4. So if I go just under 2 1/4, so we've got a little bit of the craft paper. Oh, I've gone a little bit higher. I'll just take a slither off. Let's have a look at that. So that's that one, and then that part will be as tag journal card. So we'll run that. I suppose if you just use paper, what you know, it was just it was doing that before. I think it's when something gets caught in it and it kind of comes out in a funny pattern. Let's try that. Right, I don't know, it just does seem to do that sometimes. Right, so that will go there, and then let's put my paper clip over there. Yeah, we obviously want the lovely bird there. So because we can't see that, I'm actually, oh no, because then you would cut the head off. We don't want his head cut off. So I'm just going to cut just above his head anyway, and then we can, yeah. So that's that. Beautiful that is. Then we'll have that bit for there. So let me measure that again, because I did get that wrong last time. So yeah, it is just over 2. So that's, see what that looks like. Ooh. So that's that bit, and then this will be our journal card. And we'll ink it all up, and then we'll do as gluing all in one as well. So that one's already inked up. I won't want my corner rounder again. I suppose, you know, like I say, I could have rounded all the inside papers. I don't know why I didn't. Sometimes you want to and sometimes you don't. I think both can look nice. So I've definitely started rounding corners a little bit more. I won't bother inking that bottom part because obviously that's going to be inside the pocket. So I'm using the walnut stain, so I do like that with the Tim Holtz. I do need to do the envelope as well. Let's just go around this. So yeah, this will be the 10th piece. So I know I mentioned in the last video I might start and think about making some folios and that and seeing what pieces I've got. So I'm still undecided what papers to use. If you remember, not in the last haul video, but the video before, I had that massive pad from Die Cuts with a View, which is paper, and it's one-sided. So I do think there were some quite plain ones in there. So I don't know if to have a look at that, and maybe cover a whole file folder in something like that, and then go from there. So I'm thinking anything, you know, brown or green will go with it, and then I can always add some collage with, say, graph paper and those office papers from either the Bohemian Crafter. I could add those on the top, and then I can have a play with the pieces and see how many more I'll need. But I obviously don't want just these pieces in. I am going to want some more plainer things, so I might make those with that Die Cuts with a View paper as well. But to be quite honest, excuse me, since I've had it, I've not really looked at it because I wasn't ready to, you know, think about doing anything with it. So I've not had a serious look through it. I only had, you know, a couple of flick throughs. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to want 2 pages at least what will match with each other. And then I'm thinking if I do like a little journal or a traveller's notebook inside it, I'll probably use the Tim Holtz paper to do that anyway. And then if I have something in the middle, like the envelope pocket things, what I've done in the other files, she'll obviously use envelopes, and I've got the Tim Holtz stamp that I can use, and I've got washi tape, so I'm sure I can create something with that. And I do have some, I don't know what it's called. I think it's like, I don't think it's called that, but this is what it is. I've got the tissue paper. Is it like just decoupage paper that from Tim Holtz, and mine's got all the birds on it. I'll just leave that to just clip together for now. So yeah, I've got that, so maybe I could do some decoupage on it. But like I say, I do think it'll go very well with the Tracy Fox archive set or the Bohemian Crafter set. So I think with that and the pages from Die Cuts with a View, I do think, and then, you know, some bits of Tim Holtz paper, I think that'll all go really nice. So I thought, because you've seen me use two different file folders, the UK file folders, which are the craft colour, which are A4, and then I've used the manila ones, which are from America, which are the letter size. So I think I'll do one in each of those and see how they turn out. And then I might try a totally new way of doing a file folder. I have seen a couple just lately. I know Angela Kerr's just done a big series on altered file folders. Sorry if I just knocked the camera. On altered file folders. I have saved that series. As yet I've not had time to watch it, but I've saved it. And then Inky Owl Studios, she did a altered file folder. I don't think it was a full kind of tutorial. I think it was, if I remember right, I think it was a rough idea. Or did it end up being a three-parter? I can't quite remember, but I know there wasn't very long videos, and she'd done one totally different to how I do it. So I think that might be a good project to try some different ways out. But I think the first two I shall do them the way that I have been doing, because obviously I know what I'm doing with them. And apart from making these pieces, this is the first time I've ever used Tim Holtz paper. So I mean, in the first few of the series, I was quite intimidated by the paper, because there's so much on it. It can be very, very hard to decorate, especially because I'm quite a minimal. Why I can never say that word, a minimal. I'm just going to say minimal. You know, because my decoration is quite minimal, because I'm, you know, not overly keen on quite fussy things. Yeah, I found it really hard to decorate, because it's like, well, that's not, you know, nice enough. Why would you want to put anything else on it? So now I've got a bit more used to the paper, I feel a bit more confident with it. So actually then making it into, you know, a file folder, that's going to be new to me. So yeah, I think I'll stick with the way I know and go from there. So I think that's going to be, well, it's going to be exciting for me. I don't know about everybody else, but yeah, I'm excited by it. So on the others, and I'm just wondering if this is going to need it with having that bird there. Because obviously on the others, I just laid something there. Well, you know, that's totally not gonna look right, is it? So I think I shan't put anything there. Right, I've got sorted some little clusters out. So I've done a little one of red. I think that one's red as well. And then I've got a bluish one, so I think the bluish one's going to be That'll be right for that. Just get all these bits out. When I sort out projects and that, I always just use this little, I think it had apples in it, but I find it quite handy just to keep all my little bits together. I do want some like little plastic trays, so I'll pop that there. I'm glad I've got a little blue cluster because that's just right for this one. And then don't know if that'll be too long there. Let's have a look at this one. Could do something a little bit smaller. Let's have a look in my number labels. See if I can get one of these blue ones. Oh, come on, I can see you. I just can't get hold of you. So yeah, I think something as big as that would. Yeah, I just want something little. Let me just cut that a little bit neater. That's it. Oh, for some reason, I'm sure I stuck that specimen thing down. I might actually have that on that side because that's already got some stamps in it. Exact same stamp. So I might even have it in. I might go wild and have it in the middle. Right, I'm going to stick the lace down. Let's try and get to the end of this. So I'm just going to have that across there. Be careful not to get the inside of the pocket or stick this little pocket down. Yeah, because when I work with the Edith Holden, I've obviously got that kit from My Porch Prints, which is now 2 kits, but the same kit. So that goes really nice with it. I've got a Tracy Fox one, which I've not used yet, and it's going to be perfect. It'll go with like the Edith Holden more autumn pictures. And I've seen another kit which I've not bought yet. I was gonna probably buy it next springtime, but I saw another kit that would go really well with the Edith Holden. So yeah, I think until I start using the Tim Holtz in something, it'll be hard to know, you know, what will work with it and what won't. But I do feel like it probably needs to be quite plain because there's a lot going off on it anyway. So we'll pop that on there. Then on the tag, I just got this brown paper. This is actually the end pages of Edith Holden, and it's a lovely rich chocolate brown. So I've got some of that in my little collage folder. So I've just, I think it's about a centimetre, about a centimetre and a half across. I've just cut it into a little strip, just fold it round, and then I'm going to glue it into the middle. Try and find the middle. I think that's about right. And then get my hole punch. Just get that in the middle. Yep. And then just get a bit more of this brown lace. Fold it into two. Go through the front of the tag. Get your little hole and poke it through. You need to be a bit well, I hold on to this as I'm pulling it through, because obviously it's not had time to properly stick down yet. And then just taper the edges a bit. So that's that one. Might go a bit shorter actually. I'm blocking his head out. Now that's it. I've pushed the tag right down. Still go a little bit shorter. Oh, bend that way. Right, so that's that one. What have we got next? So we've got the floral one. Should be able to put a leaf on this one. Might go this side because we've got the nice yellow there. So yeah, I'll go up that side. I just dab some glue on. Well, I'm hoping these little clusters that I've put together will go with it, because obviously this one's quite yellow, and I think both the clusters are red. I didn't so much think about colour, I was just matching, you know, three things or what's sat nice with each other. So that's that. We'll do the lace across the top of the pocket, and yeah, this lace ends up lasting a long time because you can cut it, well, rip it into the you know, either use it as 3, 2 or 1. It seems to last a long time. So if I buy like a metre and I just use it all single, I've really got 3 meters of it. And just turn that round and just get that edge a little bit. So I'm sticking out just a little bit. So that is that. Sting around the sides of that. Fold it in half. So the sun's coming out. It's a bit late for the sun coming out, so it's tea time nearly. Right, get that in the middle-ish. Just one's going across a little bit. Yeah, is that right? Yeah. puncher's hole. Let's cut a bit of that off. Fingers are getting a little bit sticky now. It starts to get a bit more difficult when you're sticking to everything. I'm going to say I'd already just sat and made those other three up. So that's that. Let's see about having, probably put that one across there. Yeah, pop that in there. Right, let's see. Don't really know. Let's oh, I think I've put my things away because I thought, oh, I've got everything, it's fine. Reaching. So this is where I keep my Tim Holtz bits and bobs. So I could really do with something a bit more brown. It's still got red on it, but that looks better. I don't know if it was just the whiteness. Let's just have a... Don't think I've ever got to the bottom of this tin yet. Don't worry, today's not going to be the day. Decide to pull every single bit out. Yeah, I normally get to about that far and then give up. Let's turn it over. I think I've probably had most of these kinds of things that I'm using. Yeah, they're quite big at the bottom. What's that? Oh, it's a green one. Now I've mussed it up. I need something greenish to go with it. I want something that's a bit wider rather than taller. You know how I said I wasn't emptying it out today? I think I might have been fibbing. Yeah, I'm like at the end now. Oh, what's this? Yeah, see, that's too tall. Where's that plan? In fact, I might go on that side. I'm not going on that side. Well, you can never get totally prepared, can you? Let's ink those up. I'm going to be fishing my stuff up out of this tin out and be half an hour picking it all back out. I'm going to say I did want all the little bits separated, otherwise you just can't find them in something bigger. Right, we'll go with that. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Right, next. I don't know what kind of colours is on here. Yeah, again, I don't think the red's gonna go with that one, is it? So again, I don't think I'm going to put the foliage one on it, but I do want a number up there. So, no, I'm guessing I must have used a lot of the browns and greens. Maybe that. I might even put a little bug on it. They're really tiny, aren't they? I'm gonna have to do one of those. I saw that video that Teal and Tattered did, and a lot of people then did it. It was the tickets, and then she'd put all the really little tiny things on. So I think it'll be a good way to use the smaller things up. Maybe. I don't think I'm overly keen on that butterfly. There and no. Well, maybe the red. I don't think the white's. Oh, let me just stitch my finger. I don't know if it was the glue making my finger itch or not. I don't know if I quite. No, too much now. I need something bigger. Why didn't I like that? I think it's that's the problem. Just need something small, but not red. Oh dear, I am sorry. Right, maybe that. Let's have a look for a label to go up the top. I have to go with that. No, that's too big. I've not used any of the big ones yet. I'm looking forward to using them. I think they'll be good in collage. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that there. I'm wondering if... No, too samey. There's always one, isn't there, what just won't do as you want it today. I think I'm going to stick everything down, put those two on it. It's just the third one that I'm not convinced about. Right, let's get as lace on. Put a little bit of glue across here. I did watch some of the Tina's mask makes over again, obviously, to get myself prepared. And I know what's coming up. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. It's making envelopes, but it's, you know, the traditional type envelope. And she did it with 6x6 paper. Well, I bought my envelope punch board because I was no good at doing those kind of envelopes, and I actually am no good at the punch board either. I just cannot get on with it. My envelopes just turn out really funny. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one. I don't know if it's number 12 or something. But, I've had a couple of practices at it, but I'm just no good. So it might be this is how you don't make envelopes. But see, in this Tim Holtz paper, it's not the, you know, thinnest of paper to be folding and stuff anyway. Put that there. Just go up a bit. These are really good stamps from the Tim Holtz. I can say they got the good like zigzag around it. So that's that. Oh, where's this? Fold that over, just ink it a little bit. I've just seen that. I think I'm going to put that beetle on. I quite like that. Glue this on. Yeah. Ooh. That's quite tough, that. End of this lace. Sometimes I do put the grommets on these ones just for look wise, really, but it doesn't need it because obviously that is, you know, protecting your hole. It is like a hole protector. So that's that. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that little bug on there. So that's that. right, I shall just tidy up as I do, and then I shall come back, and I feel like there's something missing off that. But it's probably because I didn't put the leaf on it. I'm going to say I do like the bit of green on it, but it'd be a shame to spoil the picture. So I'm going to sit here 5 minutes and put all those back in. So I'll be back shortly. So I'm back. I just had a quick look through that paper stack by Die Cuts from a View. Yeah, there's lots and lots of different colour options. So yeah, I do think that that's what I will be using. Some of it's quite clashy, but I mean, a lot of it in Holtz paper is. So yeah, I think it'll be something that I've got to, you know, just do a bit at a time and stuff. So exciting. So yeah, these are the finished ones. Like I say, I mean, once I get them in whatever I'm going to use the pieces with, you know, I might decorate these further, but I don't want to over decorate because obviously I'm not totally sure what I'm going to be doing with them. But yeah, another really easy excuse me, easy pocket. Obviously you can do it with all different sizes of envelopes, to, you know, to fit your project, and you know, book pages, music paper, any other scrapbook paper, absolutely anything. So thank you for joining me today. I shall have a think about if I'm going to start doing the folio or if I shall hang fire a little bit. We shall see, because I've still got some butterfly things that I'm working on and stuff, and I suppose with the colours being quite dark and that, this is something that I could do, you know, over the winter, whereas, you know, the butterflies and that, I do think that I need to get those finished. And yeah, as I say, I'm obviously working on the Edith Holden stash as well. So, but yeah, it's something to look forward to in the future. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I shall speak to you all soon. Bye for now.